Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway.
Texas
doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. A low line drive, ugly punt. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's got room to run. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Crucial third down play right here. Breaks free. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Longhorns are on the move here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Longhorns. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt. He shows the skill set there, Kirk. Athletic ability and excellent decision-making on the move.
Well, these are the kind of plays where a head coach and an offensive coordinator just have to trust their quarterback because there's a lot that can go wrong in those situations. But with this guy, he's able to buy time, make a play when nothing is there. That's how you continue to earn your coach's trust.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now,
and it's intercepted.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Owens. Pressure is coming. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! All the way to the end zone. What a play! Touchdown, Texas!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14. Notre Dame, Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Luna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They'll try a pass here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. The short completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll run it here. Oh, running back has the ball. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And that throw is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Owens. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Luna. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Fires it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's a fumble. The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll end up being a short gain, but no first down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns Patriots offense takes the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Game makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 35. Texas, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They keep him guessing with a run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Grab behind the line. It's Rodriguez. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the kick now for the 5th time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's second down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Catch is made, room to run here. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Notre Dame, Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Caught by the receiver. Fighting him off. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, and we're going to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job, again, stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights off a defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll ride the back again here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And now they run the draw play. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Scanning the field, it's Owens. Makes the grab, it's Hudson. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. A quick juke. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down at the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense,
The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out.
Has a path to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good.
49, Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Williams. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pump over the middle. It's Rodriguez. Oh, and he fumbles. Breaking free at midfield. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and